Well, good morning. This is the Monday after the BDC round 3 where we took the new S15 to. We won't talk about that just yet. Or ever, potentially, because I'm quite embarrassed about that. So today is not about the S15. I'd love to be in my bed right now, but I'm not. I've just driven across London to my buddy Dan Fowler, who runs a detailing business, and we have booked in the Lexus for a complete paint correction and ceramic coating of the paint, but also a refurbishment of the work wheels that are on the car. So I've just pulled into the estate. Let me have a quick chat with Dan, and then let's take you through what we're about to do with the Lexus. In here at Reflect Automotive. Dan, I'm sorry I'm bringing to you in a terrible state.
It's fine. It's fine. I was expecting it. It's good. It's not a problem.
It is not good. So you look. First of all, a fantastic workshop. I mean, let's walk around the car in a second and kind of take a look at what it is that we need to get done. But it was badly raining driving here, so the car is covered in muck, and we've just been up the country, the two of us, at drifting again. Yeah. We won't talk about the drifting just yet. No. But what I want to try and show here is black paintwork and black paintwork. I mean, I think even here you'll be able to see the difference, right? So the one thing that I was really upset with when I bought the car first was, and I bought the car from Lexus. Oh, here we go, perfect. And the Lexus actually has a really nice optional paint job, which is like a is it high metallic?
Yeah. It's got a silvery gold.
Yeah, it's
gold.
almost kind of bronzy, which when it's clean, it is absolutely beautiful. But the one thing that I always really disliked about it is obviously somebody at Lexus did a bit of a machine polish on it. And when the car is clean, it is literally the whole side of the car is just swirl marks. So I took a picture the other day, and I'll insert the picture here now whilst we're talking, and you can kind of see just how bad it is with the swirl marks. Now, the original reason for actually coming here was I had a bit of a challenge for that, in a sense of I bought some now I believe discontinued work wheels from Jap West Mods that Carson Performance helped me fit. We lowered the suspension at Ricelip Tires, thanks again Richard, and we got some tires from there as well, and the car is now sitting pretty, it's sitting nice and low. But the wheels are in a bad state. So they're obviously, I mean, they are wheels that come in from Japan and have sat around for probably a couple of years. I think maybe the rear will show it a little bit better. So first of all, they are filthy, but inside the barrel they are caked with just grime and brake dust and crap. But this is a bit of a challenge, right? Because even the barrel is like there's a machined kind of a line in them. I don't know. I mean, this is a bit of a challenge, isn't it?
It's good. I mean, to be honest, look, I've showed you. I've got a little micro polisher to get in all of these gaps, and then somehow try and polish underneath them bits to then ceramic coat them to protect them. I reckon there's going to be a day just on the wheels, just labouring on them sort of thing, polishing them, compounds, metal polish, getting them as best as we can do them. Obviously, you saw the test patch we did before, and they will come up, but it's just going to take time.
Yeah. And yeah, well, a lot of effort. Yeah, so we did a test patch, and again, here I am using the word "we," right? There was a test patch done, and whilst I'm breaking your beautiful vehicle here, we did. I think the aim is like I mean, to be fair to you, I think the aim is like what 90% plus kind of a thing in terms, because I don't think we'll get them back to 100%.
The barrels, I mean, I'm hoping the faces, obviously, they're the most important part.
Yeah.
They're the bits you're going to see the most. The barrels, it will be a case of get them as best as we can get them and then protect them, because they are worse than the faces.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping the faces we can pretty much do 99%. It's just the under the spoke part that's going to be the tricky part. Trying to get something in there.
That's right.
There is a lip, but
there's a lip,
not a lot.
and it's. I mean, it's. I mean, I know you've got the machine, or the tools to do it. But I mean, like, there's millimeters inside here, and these they're not split rims, so we can't take them apart.
We won't get obviously underneath clean, but it's getting the lips round the closest to that bit as you can do, so you can see it, and then don't see the fact that there's dirt underneath, because you're never going to clean that.
Yeah.
And then trying again get them coated to protect them, to stop it happening again.
Yeah.
I think they're going to look good when they're done, and I'm genuinely looking forward actually to see what the car looks like done, because dropping it off in a dirty state is a good thing anyway.
Well, with today, I had no real choice really with the weather today and driving through London.
And you've just done 500 plus miles anyway, going to Middlesbrough and back. So.
Yeah, and actually, since I've moved here, I've been here now for a year and a half, over a year and a half, and I have done over here something like 20,000 plus miles. Yeah, 20,000. I mean, a good nearly. I think 25,000 miles. So the car has seen a lot of. Also, English people cannot park their cars without hitting everybody else.
I will agree with that. That's why you park at the other end of Tesco's and come out, and there's always someone next to you.
I know exactly. You choose the car park, or the space that has nobody else around it, the pure car person thing to do, and then there's 60 cars around you when you come back. So. One thing that I want to ask is, and maybe we should explain that what we're doing as well is, we're in October now, so doing like this kind of work coming into winter is probably, people are probably thinking you're absolutely crazy. But we're going to do something else to kind of protect it as well, aren't we?
Yeah, so we're going to give minor correction, so it'll be a full cutting stage and then a full refining stage to get rid of as many of the deeper imperfections as possible. Plus the refining stage to bring the gloss, the clarity, etc. back, and then put a ceramic coating on top to protect it, enhance the gloss, and then that will help it against the salt and the road dirt in the winter, and it will just help ease of cleaning in the future.
Absolutely.
It will make the metallic in the paint pop massively as well, to be fair.
And I'm really looking forward to that. The next stage then for the car is, I have kind of messed the back bumper up a little bit, so that has to go for a respray because I've messed it up. Also, we have other parts to go on to the car as well once we got this done. To be fair, I did promise it was going to be done before I got here, but yeah, drifting happened. Again, we won't talk about that. So we've got 2 front lips to go on, side skirt add-ons to go on, and some rear spats as well. So they're being painted, I think, this week. Let's figure out a plan for this, and then we'll sign out and leave Dan do his job. Yeah, let's have him, give him some time to inspect the car, and then before we end the video, let's give you an update as to what the plan of attack is for the Lexus.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we've taken a look around the car. There's a couple of areas that Dan's already spotted that I didn't even really realise. Here on the bonnet, there's a couple of areas that he's going to be able to take a look at and fix as well. There's some bad polishing done here that almost looks like sandpaper. There's a couple of stone chips as well that we spotted. That's why I suppose you've asked for the paint coat as well.
Yeah, there's one there. We'll touch that in as best as we can, and then on
that one's quite bad actually.
The passenger wing, there's a couple there.
Yeah, and that's down to metal as well.
So we'll just get a touch-up pen, touch them in before we ceramic coat it.
Yeah.
And then obviously that protects them.
So it shields everything. Yeah.
You won't see it as much. To be honest, it's just general wash marring, swirl marks, polishing marks where somebody's been at it before.
Yeah.
There's some abrasion marks where someone was tried to wash bird poo off or something, and you can see where they've scrubbed at it.
That's possibly me. And also, I'm very bad at when I go to a car wash. Certainly back home, anyway, in Ireland, I would have just done it myself. I've gotten better. I now use the 2 bucket system. Right, I've gotten a bit better. But in London, I don't have access to water in the same kind of way, so I've been taking it to like the hand washes, and it looks great afterwards. But it's not great. So maybe when we come back, what we might try and do as well is have a quick chat about what it is that I actually need to do to keep a normal car clean without destroying it again. So you're reckoning it's going to be, it means almost a week, right?
I'm going to say Friday evening, Saturday for collection.
Okay.
As I say, there's a day on the wheels alone, if not longer, depending how they react. And then, a day cutting the car, day refining it, coatings, arch dressing and all that sort of stuff. So you're talking Friday. It's a big car as well.
It's a sizable car.
It is a big car.
That I have now turned into a single seater because the wheels rub so badly that I can't actually put anybody else into the car. But so let's check back in again in a few days' time. And I'm sorry. I'm just going to say I'm sorry now. The ceramic coating obviously is almost invisible as you put on. It being a black car, does that make it easier or worse? Are there colours?
To be honest,
right.
Because of the lighting, so you use the panels.
Yeah, this is actually fantastic. Talk to us about the lightings actually, because this is really kind of cool.
So they are 30 by 120 LED panel lights, and they're brilliant for coating side of things. They're not so good for imperfections and polishing. That's where obviously inspection lights come in.
Yeah.
But the coating side of things, you coat the square. So where the light section is, say for instance you're on the door, you will coat a section, and then you know where you've been.
Yeah.
It's just they look good. Let's be honest. That's
it looks. I want my house to look this way.
When you collect the car, it will be totally different.
Yeah, and I mean, I've cheated a little bit. When I was here, I saw before and after of what's happened. So I've cheated a little bit. I have seen what's possible, but I mean, it's a big bus, and there's a lot of stuff on it that needs fixing.
There, for instance, prime example where you can see where someone's washed something and scrubbed something.
100% me.
Could be hand car wash. In fairness, there's a scratch down there.
Yeah.
And obviously the car's dirty, so once I've got it cleaned and decontaminated inside again, then I can go around it and inspect it properly.
Yeah.
And see what we've actually got to deal with.
Just want to say again, you can kind of see the difference between this black and your van here as well. Like, I mean, there is, and they're both wet, right? I mean, so you drove this here today?
I know, it sat outside in the rain this morning.
Oh, right, okay,
so
okay.
That's why it's wet.
No, you drove it here today, right? Yeah. The van is just amazing.
You don't go outside and look at the other van.
Yeah, but they have different purposes, right? They have different purposes. But so here from Reflect Automotive Detailing, I am going to leave you guys to it, and let's catch back up again towards the end of the week and see where we're at. And this car is finally starting to get to where I kind of wanted to be. Let's see what she looks like. I've been dying for this moment for an awful long time to see what the car will actually look like, the way that it should have come in the first place. Let's catch back in a week. Thank you very much, and apologies to you.
It's fine.